Good morning. Welcome to Buchanan, Virginia. I'm here at the old historic Buchanan Swinging Bridge. I'm going to go ahead and take a walk across this bridge. Parts of this bridge were constructed like in the 1800s. I guess you can feel it swinging when you're walking across. I'm going to go take a walk across, get some views of the James River down below. Come along with me. Let's go make some memories.
Special shout out to our channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. If you would like to become a channel member, hit that join button down below. There are some really fun benefits. Come have a look. Thanks for watching.
Here, just off the parking lot, there's the parking lot. There's this love sign if you want to take a photo, Instagram photo. And then there's a little bit of history about this bridge. It says that Buchanan crosses the mighty James River. Since 1851, portions of the Buchanan Swinging Bridge have played a critical role in the town of Buchanan's history while providing a scenic crossing. Look at that old covered bridge of the James River. Buchanan Swinging Bridge is now 366 feet long and 57.5 feet tall at its peak. Follows U.S. Route Highway 11. The original stone piers in the James River were constructed in 1851, and those are still there. The swinging bridge is built on top of that. Here's a little bit of history if you want to pause it and read the rest. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. This is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to going across this. Alright, so when you're walking here, this road that's here is U.S. Highway 11. If you take it back in this direction to the south, that's downtown Buchanan right there, and it takes you towards Roanoke. If you take it this way to the north, it takes you to Stanton? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Virginia. Alright, so here's our swinging bridge. Man, this thing's got a little bit of an incline there for sure. Obviously, this is the bridge going across the road, and this is the bridge going across the James River. Oh yeah, this bridge definitely's got some move to it. This is really cool. It reminds me of the bridges in San Diego. If you haven't watched our Bridges of San Diego video, I'll put the link to that up above. I definitely want to go check that out because this reminds me of those style of bridges. And then looking this way downriver, looks like there's some sort of type of rapids down that way. I'm not a rapids expert by no means, but the river definitely gets a little rougher down in that direction. And then looking back this way, there's people out here. It looks like they're getting ready to do some whitewater rafting, because when I pulled into the parking lot, you can see you can rent kayaks, canoes, and then there's a raft out here. There's a whole bunch of people down there. When I pulled in the parking lot, anything I had found about this bridge was that the parking lot was always open. Shoot, when I pulled in, there was only a couple of spots left. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Beautiful views around here. And these were the concrete pillars they were talking about that were from the original covered bridge, which I'm guessing horses and buggies used to go across back in the day. And then obviously they built the highway, the U.S. highway, and built an actual concrete bridge span across it. Yeah, this bridge definitely has some give. It's a suspension bridge. This is really cool. It's a beautiful day too. The temperature right now, it's probably, I would guess the temperature's probably in the very low 70s. And then from what I've heard, when you get to the far side of this bridge, other than the railroad tracks, there wasn't much here. Downtown Buchanan, there was a couple little things to check out. The one thing I noticed driving along US Highway 11 was there's lots of historical markers. I wish I had more time, because I like looking at history. I would have loved to have stopped and checked all that out. And then here's where you see the steel cables that go into the ground here. Look at this. Look at this construction. And there's the tower looking back the opposite way of what I came. Let's go see what's here besides the railroad tracks, if anything. Looks like there's some apartments. That's the US Highway 11 still. Looks like there's some apartment buildings back here. Townhomes. There's a lot of CSX equipment here. This must be a central area for some sort of project they're working on. Those of you who like my train videos, check out our Prime Trains playlist, our Amtrak Stations playlist, and our Brightline playlist. We do a lot of train footage on our channel if you're interested in that. These are the railroad tracks going in both directions. How cool is that? But yeah, on this far end of the bridge, there's not much here. Right in the immediate vicinity. It'd be nice if I could catch a train going by. Seems like every time I film one of these videos and I'm at train tracks, I go and get into my car and start to drive away, and then I either get stuck as the train's going past or I just missed it. Happens all the time. But also US 11 right now, it's currently under construction. They're doing something. It's down to 1 lane, so when I do drive in that direction, I'm gonna have to wait for some traffic. And then as you can see, walking in this direction, you can see the city in front of us. You see there's an Exxon Mobil gas station there. And then in the downtown area, there was a couple little spots to eat, and just down the road there were a couple of cafes as well if you continue on 11 to the south. It's just a very peaceful small town. I see somebody cutting their grass, people renting some kayaks, canoes to go down the James River. James River has a lot of significance in US history. Virginia obviously is a state that has a ton of history in the early years of the United States being formed. Revolutionary times, Civil War times. Yeah, see, this bridge definitely has some, I don't know if it shows up on camera that it's moving. It's rocking back and forth. Definitely has some rock to it. I wanna rock with you all night. I shouldn't be singing. But you see there's a lock here. I know in a lot of places, like in Paris, we've seen them in some other cities, in Seattle and a few spots where people do the locks. I guess it's to symbolize their love. There's a couple more there. My guess is they either don't allow the locks on this bridge or it just hasn't caught on yet. Maybe they cut them off every so often because those are fairly new looking locks. Yeah, so this is our Buchanan Swinging Bridge. If you're in this area, if you're driving along Interstate 81, when I got off at 81 at the Buchanan exit, it only took me maybe 10 minutes to drive here, if that. And I even stopped off for some gas. It didn't take very long, and it was actually a nice little drive. And like I said, there was a lot of historical markers. Fortunately, I'm not going back in that same direction. And the Blue Ridge Parkway, by the way, is right nearby here as well. So if you're driving the Blue Ridge Parkway, I don't know if this place is listed on your things to do, but you definitely want to come and check that out. Definitely worth a stop if you're traveling the Blue Ridge Parkway or traveling Interstate 81 through Virginia. Hop off the highway, especially if you got your kids. Let your kids, you're not supposed to run on it, but let your kids come and check out this bridge. They'll definitely like it. Adults too, I love this. I was only here for a few minutes. Beautiful views and everything, but I'm glad I stopped. I'm so glad I was able to find this and stop. Like this video, hit that like button down below, please. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Continue to watch the rest of our videos anytime you want. Leave us a comment down below what you think of this one. And if you watch the San Diego one, go and watch that one and leave me a comment over there and let me know between this one and the ones in San Diego, which one's your favorite. All right, guys? Thanks so much for watching. Safe travels, as always. We'll see you soon.